some green tyres for later on today. And now Brock Tipperley putting the pressure on Liam McDonald. This is the Class 2 battle. Brock Tipperley's not too far out of the point situation as well, because if there's any more dramas between Liam McDonald and Herbert, Tipperley was only about 30 odd points further back, so he could pounce as well.
Yeah, this is turning into a fantastic battle going on the front here for the Class 2 cars, and yeah, Brock's certainly got the pace. He's just got to put the business work side of it down and get past clean and tidy. And I see, I think in one of the earlier shots, I think Lance Hughes might have dropped back quite a bit. Noticed an issue with his car going along. So in fact, there answers the question. So Lance has decided to have a little rest somewhere on the side of the track, obviously with some form of mechanical issue. Here comes Timperley now trying through on the outside of turn 1, which is a pretty brave move.
So at the moment, McDonald is doing a 111.1, Timperley's done a 110.8, so he's got the speed. He's trying to go round the outside at 2. So Lance has done a good job. He's parked in the runoff along the straight going into turn 2 to keep out of harm's way.
Here comes
Chelsea Herbert has now been able to close in on the gap as Brock Timperley, who tries to do the crisscross.
He does, and you know, look, it's an advantage if you've got a slightly better handling car, and he should try and dive through here. Not quite, but I think coming into turn 10, you might just see Liam will be doing a lot of protecting and looking after his Lance. Yep, doing a lot of protecting to look after his corner there. And
well, that's Liam's corner, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Liam's corner. Yep,
that's what all went wrong yesterday. You noticed that he's going to be very, very defensive, making everyone go around the outside, which is what Timperley's going to do now.
He is, and you know, that's I just don't know if he's quite going to. Yeah, it's
just late and hard under the brakes. He's got to let it go right now. He's going to duck down as they come along turn 1. Chelsea's now caught up.
Yep.
Can Brock go right round the outside turn 2 like Richard Moore did in the Utes? And he's going to keep it going and do the rollover up into 3.
Yes.
Chelsea says, I'll have a piece of this.
Yep, look at this for a great battle going on here now. And,
great move.
Yep.
Now, but, down into the inside. He's still got the inside line. McDonald into the hairpin. And then Brock lets it slide out. He's got the inside line down into the dipper now.
He has. This is just fantastic. They're so clean and tidy at this point in time. There's no touching. And Brock should just nose himself slightly in front. But, yeah, Liam's still got plenty of power there. And he'll now have the inside line for turn 10.
3 people. 3 drivers, 3 cars, all in the chance of the championship, and McDonald's regained the lead again, and here they are, all 3 of them on the same corner at the same time, all chasing the chance to be the champ in Class 2 of the BNT V8s. Superb racing. Timperley, Herbert, McDonald, side by side into turn 1.
Yeah, and Brock's got the inside line now, so I'm sure he'll secure that. But then again, Liam's no, Brock's gone really wide. He's gone out into the marbles there, so he's actually lost 2 spots.
And Chelsea says that's exactly what I wanted. One of you is just to lose the plot a little bit under pressure. And now, what's her car speed like? She's done a 111 flat. Timperley a 110.8. They're both all in the 112s at the moment because they're having a dogfight.
Yep. That'll be slowing their pace off as they're doing what they're doing there at the moment. But yeah, what a fantastic battle that's going on.
Meanwhile, still out in front, it's Bargs, Ross, Smith, and Heimgartner is going to be up into 4th now, so that will limit some of that damage. It won't be quite so big compared to what it was before.
No, exactly. So, yep, they're all pushing on pretty heavily, and the Class 1 cars are now just starting to come into the Class 2 cars, so there is a bit of traffic starting to form, and this can make a big difference to the results of the race, especially if it's pretty tight. When they come up against a slower car, they've got to pick the right time to pass that without jeopardising their own segment of the race and keeping it clean and not touching anybody.
Bit of March Madness, last lap, what's going to happen? At the moment, Jason Barguana, car 97. He leads Class 1. Car 69, the defending champ, as Liam McDonald leads Class 2. They're all on the same corner at the same time. Go figure.
They are, and now Bargs has come into the equation, and you know he'll be not wanting to upset their race, but at the same time, he's also got to find a way forward. And oh dear,
And someone could just about get touched there, and that could have almost taken someone else out. So Liam McDonald, he'll be the benefactor of this one with Timperley. And if we stay the same at the moment, they're all in the same lap, the same corner. Bargs will win the race.
Yep.
And because Heimgartner's going to be back in 4th now, it's going to be a 40-point swing in the championship. It'll be 21 he'll lose, so there'll be 40 points between Bargs and Heimgartner going into the title shootout this afternoon.
Yep, absolutely. And but what a fantastic finish we're about to see coming up over the top of the hill shortly. And look at this, a whole gaggle of cars coming through. What a wonderful sight.
Bargs gets the win. Ross will be 2nd. Smith comes home 3rd. De Veth will be 4th on the track. And the championship, it'll be Andre Heimgartner, followed by Tubbs. Good to see Brad Lathrobe out there going well.
He is, yeah. And
Scott Taylor, there he is.
He is. So he's doing well, and he told me this morning that he'd be pretty excited to get a 1.7 in that car, and I see he's established that today. So
I was asking him what he was doing parking it on the grass in the middle of the race, and he said, "Oh, go away, would you?" I said, "Is that your tech talk?" But apparently the tech talk will be about the seating in the car, which is what Andre Heimgartner's been struggling with, which is interesting.
It is. But I think surely today must have been a different issue than it was yesterday, because you can't tell me that they hadn't sorted out the seating aspect today.